Welcome to the Art of Conversation. It's your girl Alicia C. And we out here recording live. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Good morning. I hope you're feeling well this Wednesday. Yes, it's Wellness Wednesday, man. Woman Crush Wednesday too, right? I had to throw that in there because, our topic surrounds women. I hope you guys are doing well this Wednesday. I hope you guys are doing well every day. The title of today's episode is A War on Women. Yes, a war on women. Not sure if you guys are aware, but there is and has always been a war on women. I mean, when did it stop, right? I mean, we've came very, very far as women, but we still have a long way to go. And just when you think things have started to get just a tad bit more tolerable, better, here comes more bullshit, right? So there's a war on women. Coincidentally, it is also a slogan in United States politics, used to describe certain Republican Party policies and legislation as a wide-scale effort to restrict women's rights. Oh boy. What are those rights? Some of them may include, especially reproductive rights. What have we been hearing and talking about as of last year? Abortion. The laws that many states were passing to make abortions illegal, and many protested. This was a big thing, and it still is. They protested as they didn't agree. Some agree, some didn't. There was this battle, continues to be this battles between pro-choice and pro-life. They shouted, "My body, my choice." But on the flip side, you have those that shout, "You're a murderer because you're killing a living being. You're killing God's creation." What side do you choose? Who's right and who's wrong? Is there a right? Is there a wrong? Is it your decision to say that they're right or wrong? Do you have the power to make that judgment and deem them correct or incorrect? Within the year, and some of this year, we've heard more about the states, Florida being one that passed I think it's the 6-week abortion ban law. That's like a big controversy right now, because it's like, how dare they sign something like that? Because, many feel that if a woman is the victim of incest, sexual abuse, rape, any sort of, sexual violation, and becomes pregnant, it's not fair for that woman to keep the child if she doesn't want to, as a reminder of what happened to her, which caused her to be pregnant in the first place. People think that it's her choice. If she doesn't want to keep it, she doesn't have to. So how do you guys feel about these laws, or this subject at that? Is it governmental overstepping? I myself have always had a bittersweet taste in my mouth in regards to this subject, because I can understand where both parties, pro-life and pro-choice, are coming from. Who makes that decision on what's right or wrong? The thing about life, we have free will, freedom of choice. What do you choose to do? It's just like some people choose to do good and live correctly and be good. And some people choose to do bad and do bad. That's their choice. Yes, there are consequences, positive and negative, that comes with your choices. But that's the consequences that you and you alone face as a result of your own personal choice. So again, Do they have the right to tell you yay or nay? Should one be judged if they're yay or nay? But that's only the tip of the iceberg. You know, we've got the issues rising within the trans community and this battle between what it is to be a woman, and that any individual can call themselves a woman or a birthing person. This has been a very, very interesting topic to me because I've seen so many arguments become violent as a result of people just expressing opinion. And then you have individuals that choose to identify as a woman, and they're telling biological women what womanhood is and that biological women can't gatekeep womanhood. And then there's this terminology used to identify biological women as being cis women. Now, for my ladies who's listening in, my lady audience, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not going to refer to myself as a cis woman. I'm just a woman. That's that. And I've seen a video on YouTube, and there was a trans woman arguing with a biological woman about being treated fairly and respected as a woman, and that as a cis woman, she should understand the struggles that she experienced as another birthing person. And then the individual ended the argument by saying, I very much so get a period. You know, I'm not gonna front. I'm guilty of rewinding that part back maybe 5, 6, 7 times because it was funny as hell. And they were just so dead ass when they said that, you know, I very much so get a period. Like, you know, getting that a menstrual cycle is not just, that's not what makes a woman. That's just what? And kudos to you if you think that you're actually getting one. You want, you know, a biscuit, cookie, reward, pat on the head, some candy, some puppy chow, kibbles and bits. You want what do you want? Standing ovation? You can have it. You want that? You can have it. And I'm sure a lot of women would agree. Shit, if they wanted, you can have the menstrual cycle, but like seriously? And I know you're not getting one. Cut it out, okay? Whatever hormones and stuff you may be taking may give you the effects that you feel because your body is adjusting to the hormones or whatever estrogen with I don't know what's in the hormones, but maybe your body's reacting to it and you're telling yourself that you're experiencing that, but you're not actually experiencing that, okay? The trans community is currently experiencing a lot of struggles. And, you know, I kind of hate, let me rephrase that. That's a strong word. I dislike these kind of conversations at the same time because it shouldn't be a war between genders, races. We shouldn't have this. This should not be a thing. People are people. Humans are humans. You are who you are. You are what you are. Okay. But to make this thing this big thing, it's like going too far. You should be given the free space, safe space to be yourself. No matter your race, no matter your gender, no matter your religion, no matter And that's just that. Why can't it just be that? Why does it have to be, well, it's this and this, and we're going to get this, and all this hate and anger when we're all just trying to live this human experience and just, you know, be as one. Why? You know, I understand that it may be difficult because you may very well feel that you're born in the wrong body and you can't identify with the body you're in and you want to change that. And you might be battling, gender identity, mental health, the discrimination. I get that. And there's so many other people that are experiencing the same type of hardships. It's wrong, it's messed up, it's not easy, you may feel alone, I get it. But why does it have to turn into a war? Why is it an attack? Constantly, there's this uproar, like there's bigger fish to fry. Now, in terms of the trans community, we hear a lot of the struggles with many states that are banning gender affirming care. So it's causing a lot of people of the trans community to travel to states where it's still legal. So in the midst of this, there is still the war between trans women and biological women. Again, because you have trans women that want to be treated and respected as women. Boom. They feel that they should be included in women's sports, and they want to be able to use women bathrooms. And the question is, what about us? What about biological women? What about our safety? I've seen a few clips, I forgot the source, but a woman expressed that a man's comfort is more important than women's safety, and I couldn't agree with her more. Unless they had a full transition, like they got the surgery and the parts, why are you coming into a woman's bathroom? I don't understand. In a previous episode some time ago, I did an episode on pedophilia and the fact that it seems as though it's being promoted and they are using the trans community to do it. This talk about being gender fluid and trans, it's like giving a pass to mask this predatory tactic. Now, I say that because there were a few news releases in which men who identified as women were convicted for sexually abusing and raping young women, but no one is talking enough about this. No, really, let's break it down and look at it from this perspective. Because if a man is a pervert and a child molester or even a sex offender, maybe he's not convicted or on the registry yet, and his target is young girls in particular, and he wants to get closer to them, all he has to do now is dress up as a woman and tell the public that he identifies as a woman and has the right to use women bathrooms, etc., women locker rooms, etc. Now he's in heaven because he is exposed to a plethora of young girls and women. Vice versa with trans men, there is no double standards. Men and women can be predators. See what I mean? But when you look at it from that way, it makes you wonder, okay, what is this farce? Are they trying to get rid of the biological woman? I mean, don't get me started on the war and the abuse that women, the battery women take from men. We hear about domestic violence. Now, domestic violence could be man or woman. As of more recent, within the past 2 years, we've been hearing so many women killed, so many kids killed, so many women trafficked, so many children trafficked. Vulnerable groups. Who's protecting them? It has taken women years to get where they are, working in certain industries, holding certain occupations, titles, being in certain careers, owning businesses, playing certain sports, voting, my goodness. And now this, and we're currently in 2023. And here's yet Another obstacle, another war, another battle again. But when has it stopped? Ladies, all my ladies, are you hearing me? It's time to put the differences aside. I said it's 2023. Put your differences aside. Stop competing with each other. Stop hating each other. And unite. Learn to uplift and empower each other in order to win this war on us. They can't take what belongs to us, which is our womanhood, our strength. Hello. I need y'all to be well this Wednesday. Women, rise up this Wednesday. Be safe, y'all. Stay prayed and peace out.